Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Jackson Games Instead. Today I'm going to show you how to make the redstone song cure. We are going to require these materials, and I'm going to show you how to build it. I just came up with it, so I really don't remember any of these. So you need jukebox, hoppers, droppers, redstone dust, redstone comparators, redstone repeaters, a type of brick, a type of block, and a chest. Start off, okay, I'm gonna go all the way over here because I can't be bothered. Place one up, chest. Block behind it so you can place the hopper like so. Placing two droppers like so. And then building two up. Place another, hold on, let me actually double check. I haven't remembered. I just built this, so I have no idea what I'm doing, bro. Trust me. Okay, so over here, we need to go two sideways. Yes, I just made this, okay? Which will then go into the jukebox. When the jukebox is finished, we need to go downwards twice. No, just downwards once. Into a chest. Looks pretty simple, but it's not, because when that works, we need this to detect when it has an item inside of it, which is what I did over here. Have a redstone comparator go into a redstone piece of dust, to a redstone repeater, into the hot dropper right there. So as we put this inside, it is pretty small. Unless I made it somehow better, I have no idea. We can also just do it like this, which makes life easier, but it doesn't go direct into the dropper. And that's mostly it. We can now put multiple songs inside of it. Saying if you wanted to play the whole frickin' thing, you could replace the chest in creative with an entire chest filled with the records. But we're going to play Pligstep for an example, and Lava Chicken, which were pretty peak. And Lava Chicken. They both get into this hopper and go into there when available. If I take this one out, it's going to start another song. When those are finished, they will go into this hopper and into the chest, which I labeled over here. Queue songs are in here, and return songs go here. Now I do have a chest full of all this, and of course I could just do that, and it does fill up more of these. But then it just gets filled with this, and it gets really annoying. Because this is the only disc it cannot do, as it's the last one. Why is it so eerie? Why is it so eerie? As you can see, it doesn't fit. And none of these move up. Well, yeah, they do, but like, there's no redstone signal, so we also have to jog it to remind it. It's just like a lot of going in. So sure, you can fill up a whole chest, but it wouldn't work the best, because this top one wouldn't work. It would have to be reset every time. But pretty cool. I do also make other redstone videos. Let me know what you want to see next, and I will show you the next video. Comment down below what ideas you want, and I'll try to build them. I'll try. Like, It probably won't be original, but I could probably remake it after knowing what I've got to do. Because just for a bonus, if you have actually gotten this far, I'm going to show you how to quickly make a type of door that I have made myself. I can't do a lot of things, but I can do most things, which is pretty impressive, saying that I'm literally a teenager. So yes, you need to use your brain. If you only come here without even trying, yeah, maybe try before watching. But I do need views and stuff, because I don't really have anything that can help me with anything. So see a light block. Yeah, I just need to grab a sea lantern. And now here, this is where it gets really interesting. Building 3 over here. So we're going to start with making a 3x3. Having the middle, something different. I almost forgot about the redstone, block of redstone. Now dig 2 down. Doing this and so. Sticky piston, and sticky piston. This is so they can grab it. We can actually give these animations on the back side. By doing this, makes it look much nicer. Like that. It looks really nice, trust me, bro. The door can be here, which is where our lever is going to go. Right there. Alright, placing our lever there, we're going to add a redstone torch there, a brick there, and it's slowly going down to conserve space. When we undo this, this is going to go grab that, and then when we push this down, it's going to let off. To continue on the rest, I'm going to go like this. I'm doing it on the other side as well. Now you may gonna ask, how are you gonna get from one side all the way to the other? That is a great question. How I'm gonna do it is pretty basic, but also really confusing. Making a passageway by just doing this can already stop most things from happening. Like so. That's giving us a passageway. For the top, we just need to build up 3, break these 2 bottoms, and place a sticky piston. This can be connected, just like so. We're going to use this later though, alright? This is just so we can also cover up this top part, making a nice entrance. I haven't actually watched YouTube videos about this yet, so I have no idea if this is anything similar to anyone who's built. But when we undo this, we're going to have the center left over. Now you may be wondering, how are we going to get that out of our face? Great freaking question. 1, 2, 3. Break these 2. Sticky piston there. Trust the process. Build up 2. And we're also going to add a piston right there. That's why we have to connect this over. This is so that will activate. So if we flick that now, correct? And then doing this, we can do this. This is so it can retract at the correct timing. This will make us a very small passageway, but don't worry, this won't affect anything else. Covering it up, we do only get a 2x3, but that's okay, because this is just a door. You can always make it larger later. Now this is how it works. The bottom can have a nice little animation. So these go first, these go second, that goes third, that goes fourth. The time that this piston needs to take before it can actually activate its redstone block is enough time for this to just extract and unextend, really. That's why it works so perfectly. And also you can spam this. It won't break itself. It won't break, ever. Unless you break the redstone, or someone griefs the redstone, which has happened to me in the past, and has made me crash out. But I just love redstone in Minecraft, as it's so interesting. Now you might be asking, Jackson, how do you make a 2x2 like this? Now, I don't think this works anymore, but you used to be able to do something like this. Used to be able to put that there. I don't think Minecraft redstone works like this anymore. Yeah, it won't get the bottom half, which is really sad. I have no idea why it won't get the bottom half. Old Minecraft versions would actually let this work until it got removed. That's why I just think it's really sad, because you actually have to, because it won't work like this anymore. As you can see, only gets the top. That's why we actually have to get like this. This is what we have to do. Not doing this, we'll just... Yes. Look, it's just not possible anymore. You have to do much more harder things. I mean, I could probably fix this by making these turn off at the correct timing. Oh crap. But probably in Java, I think it does still work. Bedrock won't work. So yeah, something like this should work. God, I'm just like thinking how this redstone would actually work. Something like that. This should work. Nope. Okay. Because these also need to have delays itself. Which is much harder to do. That should work. Let me think. For this bottom part, I don't think we should really connect it like that. I'm thinking connecting it externally. Because people do love these types of doors nowadays. Because they just looked really nice. Well, before, in the olden days, yeah. When Minecraft was still really popular at the time. What the heck? Differ? Ziffer? Huh? That shouldn't have delay. Sir, you should not have delay. What the frick, bro? Let's try that. What? What happened? Oh no. Block's been displaced. Oh! What? Oh, there, that worked. Oh. So what? This needs to go first, man. Wait, why can't I just copy this? This would make it much more less complicated than what it is now. This should make it have no lag whatsoever. Yep. Just remember, both sides of this needs to have the exact same type of assembly, or it won't function properly. I completely forgot that myself. Now, since that is how these will work, they can become very complicated. But I've tried to make it the simplest I can. Oh, by the way, don't cover that. I don't recommend that. This one singular piece, oh, that's my rice. This one singular place can make it completely malfunction. Just be careful, covering it up. Make sure your doors are closed after you covered the ground underneath, by the way, just saying that. Oh. And there you are. Yes, two singular blocks can also mess up everything. Make sure they're not in the way of the pistons, or it can malfunction. You can also replace this block, specifically this block which powers everything, with a type of way which will remove the torch as soon as it's been pressed. Giving it enough delay to power something, and more delay, well, no delay and power something, but some delay and moving the block around. This is so there's no tracks of anything. This is safety, okay? You don't want your base to be completely exposed the second you make it. Is it? Bro. Oh my god. I thought that was ambience for a second. I don't like that. I don't like Disc 11. Damn, that terrified me. But how this system works is that it delays a type of move just for a second. It should return it back though, so hold on. I remember making a version that moves the block around. Like that. Very complicated, but will work. Yeah, but it doesn't really work on this because everything needs power for a while. Yeah, also, yeah. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want me to make anything else, because yes, I am a bored YouTuber. I literally have nothing that happens after school and stuff, so. But yeah, you've learned a lot of things today, which is cool. It's also really easy to make block sorter, so if you want me to teach you guys how to make that, let me know. Or if you want me to have a keycard system, also let me know, because they're really easy to make. Alright, bye!